Our boys are on the brink of war, and they've got the tools to get the job done. These brave individuals have faced many challenges, and for that, we owe them our allegiance. Victory lies in the hands of the brave. For honor, all great things are achievable. And to great soldiers everywhere, we pledge our allegiance.
Hello. Welcome to our weekly developer stream. Except it's on a new day today because we were a little busy last week.
You mean it's not Friday, Tankz0rz?
It sure feels like a Friday.
This has thrown off my entire week.
Yeah, I saw a couple mentions of you and some of our other team members saying like, this feels weird on a Monday. It feels like a Friday here. Well, happy Monday, everyone.
Happy Monday. But you know what? Last Friday was pretty exciting, at least for us on the dev team. We had our first in-person, in the office holiday event. And my God, it was great just to see yourself, Tankz0rz. You were there, and plenty of our fellow employees. Faces I have not seen without a monitor kind of cropping them in for pre-pandemic.
I got to see a couple of our coworkers too that I've never actually met in person. So I was like,
a lot of new faces too.
New face. Hello.
Yeah.
So that's exciting stuff. We had a great time. But yeah, that's why we weren't here on Friday. We're here today, and we're here to talk about tanks, aren't we?
As always, we still have an agenda and a schedule to keep up with, and we want to make sure the news is still delivered to you guys. So yeah, thanks for tolerating a bit of a day shift. And I know we ran a little late this afternoon to get up and going. Some tech issues, and I was low on coffee.
All right. Well, Mr. Bam, why don't you kick it off here? What do we have with us this week in tanks?
Okay, so this week we kicked off with the gingerbread hunt. Hunt down those gingerbreads by destroying enemy tanks or winning multiplayer battles for your chance to earn various rewards, including the IS-2. This is an op that has been launched last week and will be available until January 3rd. Quick note, though, pretty important. We have changed the Bake Gingerbread op to be automatic after some issues were found and present where players try to turn in their manually collected coal. This is now going to be automatic for you guys. And then up next, are on track, we have the FV215B183. This also started last week, and this will be running through December 19th. And as always with our on tracks, you can get 30 to 50% discounts on those tanks in that line. And then, of course, we kicked off our brand new season, Allegiance. So I'm going to go ahead and real quick kind of break down what each of the season passes can earn you. Starting at the very top of the free season pass, you can get yourselves the 2D Krampus Commander with Hood, the 3D Commander Anna Moeller, the M60A1 Forest Stalker skin, and then the Panzer 58 Mutz Tier 8 medium tank. And then for the 2K Gold Season Pass, you can earn yourselves the AC-1 Sentinel Tier 5 medium, the 2D Snow Monster Commander, the Tier 8 Kanonen Jagdpanzer 10 Tank Destroyer, and then lastly, the new Tier 10 Object 780 Soviet Heavy Tank. Then, of course, in the Ultimate Season Pass, the 6K, you can unlock all of the above, plus the 3D Krampus Hero Commander that we first released last year, and then the new Tier 8 Astron Rex 105 US Medium Tank. And that is all the rewards you guys can get, plus many more, within the Season Passes.
Kanonen Jagdpanzer. I
was going to say, like, maybe I know you love saying this. I should have jumped back, like, Tankz0rz.
I'm sure.
Give us that take name again.
I'm sure some of our coworkers, like TK, could correct me that I'm mispronouncing it somehow, but I enjoy saying that.
Well, on the subject of Season Passes, we got a couple giveaways here.
Yes, we do.
Let's do a giveaway for an Ultimate Season Pass to one lucky winner here.
Alrighty. If you'd like to enter for our giveaways today, go ahead and click on that link there, and you'll be entered for all of our giveaways, including this lovely Ultimate Season Pass. And yeah, just enter your Wargaming ID, and you'll be all set.
Awesome. So, at the top of our stream, if you guys probably have seen, or you have seen even from before, the new trailer. As seen in the trailer, we have ribbons. Ribbons are back into the game with the launch of the Allegiance season. And please note that in the the post-battle results screen, I'm using acronyms here. Ribbons did not make it in for this season, but it is coming in the near future. And then other HUD improvements. The tank rotation limits for the secondary turrets has been added into the tank schematic display in battle. That's that little icon indicated in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. These will now show when a turret is selected. In addition, the tank represented in that tank schematic display has also been updated to be more of a neutral tank turret appearance, not specific to any game mode or time period, while prior it used to be very recognizable to, say, an Abrams tank turret.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, this I know is widely talked about, RD 2.0. As a reminder, we have had artillery updates added to the live game, and I want to remind all of you, our players, that please consider this as a live test with these changes in mind. We want to give this time to gauge your community feedback, collect a lot of gameplay data, and help confirm whether this is the right direction or otherwise for the Artillery 2.0 initiative. We will do our best to continue to provide communication transparency on how the initiative is performing and whether further improvements and changes will be coming. I did give kind of an outlined description of all of the changes that we did apply. I'm not going to go through the full list now, but some changes to the aim time, damage, the concealment values, accuracy, reload time, health, of course, as well as the introduction of a new artillery-specific targeted HUD icon and alert. But if you do want further breakdown and specifics of what those changes are, feel free to check out our portal article that will be published after this stream. And then, of course, with the Allegiance season, we had the Cold War RNG updates. We have updated RNG values for penetration and damage in multiplayer game modes for all eras. For both eras 1 and 2, the penetration was reduced the max RNG spread while maintaining a higher chance to roll high than your base penetration. And on the damage side of things, we increased the max potential damage and reduced the lowest potential damage for a more consistent outcome. For Era 3, penetration didn't receive any changes, but we did increase the spread of potential damage to allow for more variation of the outcomes. All right.
It's a lot of info here.
A lot of info. I condensed it a little bit because I think, God, the last time we were on stream, I was talking about the RD2.0 stuff for quite a bit. Mm-hmm. And we are looking at a lot of data right now, finding some interesting data points that, I want to give it at least over a week before we have something to kind of share with you guys. But we are talking a little bit internally of like, all right, this is what we're seeing right now. Like expected lifetime survival rates are increased by select artillery vehicles. That's to be expected because of the HP pool changes. But there's a lot of other data points I'll be happy to share, most likely at a different stream.
Right. This is a nice little condensed version, but yeah, it is a lot of info. You just gotta look at it on the portal article.
For sure. Let's see, how are we doing on the giveaway?
Let's go ahead and get a lucky winner rolling here. Let's go ahead and download our first winner of the day. How do you think about that?
Let's run them downloads.
Alrighty. And our first winner here is Shy LFDY. Congratulations, Shy. You are our lucky winner of the day, and you got yourself an Ultimate Season Pass.
Congratulations. Maxzilla1998 says in the chat, if I win, re-roll. We'll tell you what, we won't re-roll the winner here. But I say we re-roll the giveaway.
Sounds good.
Let's do one more Ultimate Season Pass giveaway here.
Let's go ahead and do it. If you're already entered, you're already good to go. If you haven't entered, go ahead and click on the link, and you'll be entered for our giveaways. All right, what else do we have here, Mr. Bam?
All right, so we are now on Tank Cup Week 4, which was Team Tigers versus Team Hurricanes. And Team Tigers win. You'll see them again tomorrow as we approach the final week against Team Ragnarok. Real quick and very important side note regarding the Tank Cup. For players on the winning Tank Cup team who have scored at least 5 goals for the winning team in the final week, that is week 5, again, starting tomorrow, the ultimate prize will be a collector's item, the ultra rare ELC AMX 90, a premium French TR6 light tank. In short, you have to score for the winning team during the last week to get the final prize. Let's see. And again, the final teams will be Team Tigers versus Team Ragnarok. Sorry, I saw some questions go by.
Sounds great.
And that is what we have for this week.
Well, that's not all we have, right, Bam? We got more news to share here. What about next week?
I realize how I'm kind of mixing this up. Because when we're talking about this week, we're not talking about this coming week in the next few days. So it's confusing me because it's actually
right.
Mondays.
It's confusing me too. I just realized it. I'm like, wait, what do I mean?
Yeah. I apologize for any confusion. So when we talk about next week, we are specifically talking about tomorrow. So now, starting tomorrow, everybody.
Can we back that up a little bit? Mr. Bam, what about for tomorrow? What do we have in store here?
For tomorrow, real quick, we have an estimated downtime of 2 hours starting at 10 a.m. UTC or 4 a.m. Central Standard Time, including a holiday garage.
Ooh, fancy.
Right, in time for the season, which is also, I teased it a little bit in my background here.
Mm-hmm. We're taking a look at it right now too, but it's got some nice little reindeers, a little snowman with it looks very jolly, and
very nice.
I
like all the
holiday
lights.
Tree in the back. Yeah, the lights are nice, and the prezzies, little prezzies everywhere.
If you look closely to the far back right, kind of getting closer to the big lit up Christmas tree, there's actually a snowman assembled upside down. He's got like his shoes sticking up in the air, like he tripped or slid.
Where's he at?
To the top
on the back,
right.
Back right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can spot something here. Oh my!
Well, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I see him now.
Yeah.
He's right there. He's got his shoes upside down. That's amazing.
I think our art team having a little bit of fun there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then we also have a gift tank wrapped in premium. Play a game between tomorrow and January 9th, and you guys can receive the Tier 3 American Medium convertible medium tank along with 2 days of premium. I don't know. Do we have an asset to show for that? I'm not sure if we got that prepped for this.
I do not, I believe. I'll take a look real quick. So we can continue for now.
Okay. This next part is going to be challenging. I have a series of very difficult names to read here, and I'm going to do my best and full acknowledge that I will botch at least 90% of them. But and do you have assets for all these?
Mm-hmm. So it's a giant collage of
Or is it okay?
Friendly men.
Well, no time like the present. Let's go. Tankz0rz Keycards are coming back, and we have some brand new commanders. So here we go. I'm going to go through these to the best of my ability, in the order that I at least see it provided to me. So I'm not sure how we're going to have them on display to the users. But starting off, we have this red-eyed cat-looking thing with horns and devilish teeth, the Basilisk. Oh yeah, I see him in the image in the kind of bottom right over there. And then we have Nickel. He's kind of the more foresty wizard one to the left of the cat. Frau Perchta. There's like a young version, and then we also have an older version of Frau Perchta. We have this like kind of weaved goat, the Gavle Balkan.
Oh, that guy's pretty cool.
That is really cool. I feel very uncultured. Like there's so many different like holiday celebrations around the world, and like I guess characters that we just never get to learn about. Next, we got a live goat with some bells hanging off of its horns, the Jalupuki. Then this very imp-looking devil with some horns, oh my gosh, the Tankz0rz. Oh my goodness. Then we got a man in a cap carrying what I can only presume is another bag of presents. Olent0. Then a very well-looking Santa in a white cap, Yamal Iri. Looks like we got a bit of a Hydra, a three-headed dragon here, the Zimi Gorinich. And then lastly, Santa with a mace. This is my kind of Santa here. This is like a warrior Santa. The Zuzia.
That's I like your description there. Santa with a mace.
Santa with a mace.
Yeah, there was like a little morning star there. I like it.
Awesome.
Listen,
all right.
You made it through those names a lot cleaner than I would have. So
that was a challenge. I apologize for any and all, probably all mispronunciations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we also have some Tankz0rz early sales. We got a free XP conversion to a 1 to 35 rate. Very exciting, a very good rate for anyone that is looking to convert their XP. And then we also have select tier 9s and 10s on offer, including the T95E6, M48A2, the Object 279, SU-152 Tehran, Concept 1B, Sturv K, and plenty more. And then, very exciting, very happy to announce, holiday ops are coming to World of Tanks console, Modern Armor. You get to join Team Arnold or Team Mila and work together to reach communal goals. Earn points during battle and work your way to various rewards, including silver, team-specific emblem and vouchers, as well as camos, various consumables and various boosters. Very exciting. Celebrity-specific 2D as well as 3D commanders with their own voice actor voiceovers included. Those are always a very exciting feature with coupled with commanders. And as well earned vouchers for discounts on the M47 Iron Arnie bundle. Lastly, if both teams succeed, you'll not only be able to pick your choice of tank reward from the SZ52 LIS T42 and the K91 too, but we'll also be bringing back the airfield map into rotation on January 10th, which is 3 weeks ahead of its originally planned release.
Awesome.
And then real important note on the holiday ops, just to be very brief and specific at the same time, the Arnold Schwarzenegger 2D and 3D commanders, emblem, and camo, as well as the Mila Jovovich camo, will be available only as rewards for the Holiday Ops Challenge. There will be no other option to get them elsewhere or at a later time. So that being said, if you really want Arnie in command of your tanks or certain camos, be sure to choose your team carefully in the Holiday Ops Challenge going live tomorrow morning. Now, that being said, the Mila Jovovich 2D and 3D commanders and emblems will be available outside of a Holiday Ops Challenge. Just FYI. Okay, so what's the M47 Iron Arnie, Tankz0rz?
I think we might have something to show here to better explain it than we can in words. Shall we take a look?
Let's take a look.
All right.
They have no idea how much I love tanks and how well I operate them. Sorry, no sequel for you. You are terminated. You're fired. Come with me if you want to win.
Well, there we have it. That's exactly what the Iron Arnie is.
Looks like players are very excited. I know this one was very fun to play in our internal play tests. We had several tanks all kind of like coupled together when we did a lot of internal testing, including the Iron Arnie. And although we have a requirement and a need to always test all these other tanks together, it was very difficult to step away from Iron Arnie because of just how fun and a powerhouse this thing kind of was in the battle. So yeah, look forward to that. To give you guys a little bit of some specifics on the Iron Arnie, this is a tier 10 American medium based on the M47 patent and adorned with a unique paint job inspired by the tank owned by the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Awesome.
So look forward to that.
Why don't we go ahead and choose our winner of our Ultimate Season Pass here?
Yeah, this is a good time to go through that. So for the Ultimate Season Pass winner, who do we have downloaded here?
We have Surest Plate 5481. So Surest Plate, congratulations. You are the lucky winner of our Ultimate Season Pass.
Awesome, congratulations.
And what else do we have here, Mr. Bam?
Well, I think now that we got the Ultimate Season Pass giveaways out and, we did the announcement of the M47 Iron Arnie, how about we do another giveaway, and this time we do an Iron Arnie giveaway to a lucky winner here.
Okay. I like how you think, Mr. Bam. Let's go ahead and do that.
Just trying to do some back-to-back giveaways here.
I dropped the link in chat. If you haven't entered, go ahead and click on that. If you've already entered, you're all set. All right. Let's see.
Okay. All right. For those of you that might be owners of the AMBT, or maybe you missed your chance on the AMBT when we previously launched it, we are planning a relaunch of the AMBT Tier 8 Auto Reloader American Medium. However, we have made some improvements to the AMBT's mobility and will be available to purchase in the store in an AMBT reprimed bundle. We've increased the top speed from 40 to 48 kilometers per hour, reversal speed from 14 to 18 kilometers per hour, and terrain resistance changes from 1.1, 1.3, and 2.1 to a 0.95, 1.15, and a 1.9. So look forward to that in the store coming soon to you. Okay. Extra Life. Earlier last month, I forget the exact date, it was like November 5th, the first weekend of November, we had our Extra Life. This is where we collect donations, and we did a 24-hour live stream with our community team, several developers who showed up there, and you, the players, stuck with us and helped us raise quite a bit. And this all went directly to charities for a lot of children's hospitals for a very good cause. Direct donations through our stream totaled into $6,930. And then proceeds from the Extra Life bundle that we sold in-game in the store totaled into $26,000 and $26,122 in US dollars. In total, we have committed, with your help, the players in the community, $33,052 US dollars to Extra Life this year. So just, gosh, a huge congratulations to all you guys, all you tankers. And we are very proud to be such of a generous community that gives so much toward children's health. And I mean, we can't wait to do it again next year in 2023. This was our 10th year running it, to my knowledge, not specifically with World of Tanks, but as a company.
Right.
So we'll be going on to year 11 next year.
And I just noticed that I got some more little things to show you guys here. There were some art assets that I've asked to show. So here is the Tier 3 gift tank that we're giving. As long as you play a game between tomorrow and January 9th, you'll be getting the American Tier 3 convertible medium tank, along with 2 days of premium. And then, what else do we have here? Glorious Arnold Schwarzenegger 3D Commander. And then we have the Arnie right next to his Iron Arnie here.
Oh, very nice.
It's a very nice image there. And we have 3D Commander of Mila Jovovich. So there you have it.
Fantastic.
Oh, in addition to, we got the 2D Commander icons here right next to us. We have Arnie and Mila.
Oh, there they are.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the stream feed on. There we go.
All right.
I'll trade you Mila for Arnie.
Yeah. All right. We'll go ahead and do that for you.
All right. Thanks for gathering all that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I know I kind of read through a lot of these bullet points and give the updates. Feel free to jump in and just tell them to slow down. We got some art to show these players. They want to see the content. Okay. So also with tomorrow's update, we do have a few bug fixes coming in. Various ammo issues that were detected across tanks will be returned to normal on tanks such as the Dreadnought, Tiger II, and several others. And then also, along the lines of the RD 2.0, one of the things that we did notice, this had to deal with, the increased reload speed and the increase of ammo count that we applied to artillery, that the ammo costs were leading a lot of artillery players into the negatives in their net earnings for the matches. So we caught this, and ammo costs for shells for artillery specifically are being reduced to compensate this. All right, up next, I think it's the shout-out segment of our live stream hour.
Before we shout out here, can we remind players about the important holiday op note here again? I just want to make sure everyone's
oh, sure.
on board here.
To reiterate. Mm-hmm. All right, before we go into the shout-outs, yes, for the holiday op note, and this is where you get to choose either between Team Arnie and Team Mila. Quick note, the Arnold Schwarzenegger 2D and 3D Commanders emblem and camo, as well as Jovovich's camo, will be available only as rewards from the Holiday Ops Challenge. There will be no other option to get them elsewhere in the game or at a later time. So if you want Arnie in command of your tanks or a certain camo, be sure to choose your team carefully in the Holiday Ops Challenge. However, the Mila Jovovich 2D and 3D commanders and emblems will still be available outside of the Holiday Ops Challenge. Mm-hmm. So, yes, thanks for reminding me to remind the players.
It's a remindception. All right.
Maybe we'll even do it a third time.
Yeah, we'll do it later before we end. But as you were here, we were on our weekly shoutouts time.
Okay, and as always, our users here that we give our shout-outs to, you guys will get yourselves a confidential key card. So up first, in the M1A2 Abrams, we have Catalin with a max kills in a single battle of 11. Congrats to you. I'd like to get dirty. That is a gamer tag name. That's not me just making a statement here. With the max damage in a single battle, 18,202. These gamer tags are going to get me in trouble. Osobo Opason, 163, with a max combined assist in a single battle of 10,644. And Oleg 40 Russ with the max blocked damage in a single battle with 12,060. And again, those were all in the M1A2 Abrams. Up next in the E100, we have a High 403A Geltelgelo. That was a difficult one. I really botched gamertag. I do apologize. With the max kills in a single battle of 9. We have Osung 83 with a max damage in a single battle of 9,922. Glum Dead 24 with a max combined assist in a single battle of 8,962. And lastly, Metzli 007 with a max blocked damage in a single battle of 14,280. And again, that was all achieved in the E100. And then for the medal showcase, we have Ames Vortex earned the Kolobanov's medal in their E100. And then Squirrel Now to 01 earned the Tankz0rz medal in their IS-7. Kolobanov, of course, is awarded to players who stand alone against 5 or more enemy tanks and still wins. And the Tankz0rz medal is awarded to players who destroy 5 enemy vehicles and survive the battle, despite receiving 5 different critical hits and losing 80% or more of their HP. And then lastly, we're almost done through our shoutouts here, but a huge congratulations and thank you to our milestone crossers here. We have Storm Rider 45 and Pagano Saves.c hitting their 100,000th milestone battle. And then we have Fallion Spanish with 110,000 battle playing.
And, as always,
that's a lot of battles.
A lot of battles. Well, congratulations to everyone, and thank you for playing that many amount of battles. That's a lot of battles, and it's truly impressive.
All right. How are we doing on that the Arnie giveaway? Do we have a winner to download?
Do we have a winner? All right, let's download a quick winner here then.
Who wants an M47 Iron Arnie?
Ooh. Can you choose me, please?
Can we choose who?
Can we choose me?
You want an Iron Arnie? Did you apply in the giveaway?
I did not.
Can you imagine being on stream and being like, "Hey, I won!
Oh, I won! Thanks!
Yay for me!"
That'd be funny, but no, it would not. It would not be.
It would
me
not
winning.
go well. I probably wouldn't be allowed on stream anymore.
Our winner here for the Iron Arnie giveaway is that's the M47 Iron Arnie to be exact. Is BT Express 77. Congratulations, BT Express. You are the lucky winner today, and you'll be taking home an M47 Iron Arnie for yourself.
I saw a question come by Hamasaki. Iron Arnie, World War II or Cold War? It is a World War II. Tier 10, American medium. All right. Well, like I mentioned before, with these back-to-back giveaways, how about one last Iron Arnie giveaway while we start to go through some Q&As? What do you say?
Let's go ahead and do it. So if you'd like to win this amazing little tank here, enter in the giveaway. The link is there. If you already entered previously, you're all set. If not, I saw a couple people said that they came in late. Go ahead and click on that link. You'd be entered to win for our Iron Arnie giveaway.
Okay, we'll let that one cook in the oven for a little bit, and let's start going through some user questions.
All right. Question here from Babu Shintu asking, the multi-turret gun function seems to be of little effect so far. Has it honestly made any tanks noticeably better? Are there any plans to change them in the future?
Currently, we are kind of reevaluating our how we apply multi-turret tanks. One, we are trying to look into ways to make it a little bit easier for the whole switching mechanism between the guns, because we got a lot of player feedback in terms of the difficulty to be switching between like upwards of 3 different weapons. But two, in terms of its effectiveness, because yes, they are smaller caliber guns, and we've had discussions about, well, we could buff the power, how much damage those guns can do. But at the same time, we also wanted to make a promise that we would not change the main gun of these tanks for players that don't really care to make the switch to multi-turrets. That being said, like right now, nothing to really announce, no plans to really make any concrete decisions on it this time. Because again, that's kind of a difficult pass to make, where it has to be a trade-off. If we decide to buff these secondary turret weapons, then we lean into making these tanks a bit too OP. So the other consideration here is nerfing the damage of the main gun, and that's also not going to be well received.
Excellent. Next question here from Vash Guns. They're mentioning that it was mentioned that the tier 10 tanks removed from premium tech tree would be made available in future sales. Will these tanks be sold for gold or possibly free XP?
Well, the purchase cost can vary per event, as tanks have both a gold and free XP cost. The first sale of these for tier 10s and 9s, believe it or not, is happening tomorrow and will be available for free XP. Quick note, we also have a free XP conversion bonus, allowing you to pick up these tanks at one of the lowest price points we will offer. So just a heads up, don't miss out on this opportunity.
Excellent. Let's see. Going over to some chat questions here. Papa,
you got this. Papa Goboon?
Papa Goboon. They're asking, when are y'all gonna fix the issue of not being able to see damage after you've been killed?
Yeah, so this is currently scheduled to be addressed in the next season. We are looking to see if it's something that can be addressed sooner. This was something that when we applied the ribbon changes into the game, that, you know, a bit of a side effect. But with the remaining time that we had left before our lockdown due dates, we had to make the difficult decision that this would not make it into the season release. So it will be coming, but if we can get it in sooner, I can't really commit to that or promise that, at least at this time.
Chimera NRW's saying, good evening. Good evening to you too.
Good evening.
Would it be possible to improve the Soviet tier 10 mediums a bit? It would be enough if they did more damage. Example, instead of doing 320 to 340, do something like 350. So basically increase the damage.
Currently, no plans on adjusting their damages. They have high fire rates to account for the lower damage output, and only use 100mm guns as it is.
Okay. Tom Bomb, I like that name. Can we get some tier 1 tanks available for temporary sales?
Well, so these are retired tech tree tanks, and unfortunately won't be coming back. Tech tree tanks can't be sold in a bundle like premium vehicles, so any from the vault sales are limited to premium vehicles only.
Alex Severida is asking, can we get a non-preferential super Pershing?
All I can say at this time is no plans are currently on the roadmap.
Okay. Pontiac Pat is asking, Why isn't RNG the same in all modes / eras?
So, okay, in World War II, it has wider RNG range, what was based on feedback from the loaded dice events and surveys that we've run some years back to determine the most desirable values based on player feedback. In Cold War, there was a different process, as it was part of our new player onboarding experience to help new players into the game. Later on, we added new player-specific RNG, which allowed us to reevaluate normal RNG within Cold War. The new values that we launched at the start of the Allegiance season account for the feedback and performance to these vehicles to not cause any sort of balance issues. Because it was something that we heard some concerns from players as well when we did apply some new player RNG changes, that this kind of impacted even veteran players. When they encounter new players, they couldn't deal quite as much damage to the new players, and that directly impacts their own earnings. So we even dialed that back from new players, but kept that true for new players in the co-op experience until they reach a certain threshold in their battle count.
Next question here from Plays 2 Chills is asking, if your team doesn't win, can you not get the tank?
If your team doesn't win or you don't score 5 goals to qualify, the ELC AMX 90 will be available to purchase at a discounted price.
Okay. Glad we cleared that one up, because and I saw a couple people asking that. Flemish Lion, will there be an option to choose your garage in the future, like perhaps World of Warships does?
It's an interesting idea. I think I've noted before, like, it's been a while since we've even had like some sort of updated garage in any case. We'll keep that in mind. Good idea. Thank you for the suggestion.
Excellent. Thank you. Nate Unix is asking, any updates planned for additional missiles for the OBJ 934 and the T62M1? They carry too few missiles that load too slowly compared to some counterparts, kind of like the Chinese premium mediums.
Well, so the number of ATGM is pretty consistent with other ATGM vehicles. I'll say there's no current plans to allow more at this time, but we can keep it on our mind to see if we want to make any changes. Along that same line, I do have some tasks to work it out with the design team to just overall looking at how we handle, missile balance and its purpose in Cold War gameplay. Again, no specifics to give you guys at this time, but we are thinking about how we want to proceed ATGMs in the future.
Next question here is from Robert Denny. And they're asking, where's the toy tank battles? I haven't seen them yet.
Stick around. It's still a little early in the month. We're not even halfway through December here. So a couple weeks to go. Toy tanks will might be making a return.
DC Kingpin is asking, can you only pick one team? This is a question related to the holiday ops.
Yes, just the one team. Team Arnie or Team Mila.
Excellent. Gavin Schlegelmeyer is asking, will we ever see bonds in the game, such as how PC does?
One, I like how easily that his last name just rolled off the tongue. Like you had no problem saying that user's name. Props to you. In terms of bonds coming into the console game like they are on PC, I'll just say no plans for this currently.
Emperus is asking, what is the gold price for the M47 Iron Arnie?
So it will vary. It starts off at a full price of 22,930 gold, but as you work your way through the challenge, you can unlock discounts upwards of 60% discount, which would be roughly around 9,170 gold purchase price.
Justin Ace is asking, do they have the Arnie and Mila voices for the commanders? Sorry.
The answer to that is hell yes. Ooh. And they are fantastic.
That's an astounding yes from Mr. Bam here.
I have a stupid smile on my face and a lot of the internal testing we did.
Yeah.
Here and there. Their call outs.
Roman Numako is asking, any chance for another tank line before the new year? Something for Cold War, mayhaps?
Nothing until next year. That's what I'll say for that on any new tank lines.
Okay. A Comics is asking, will the Terran receive any nerfs before it's sold again? Or will there be previous people who earned it receive the 279's compensation and emblems?
No plans to make changes at this time, but both of these tanks will be available again for purchase starting tomorrow.
Okay. Flemish Line is asking a question. Will recent day tanks come to Cold War like the... Wait, what is that?
Like the Leclerc Challenger 3, T90, T72. No, modern tanks aren't inside the eras of the Cold War. So just, no. Okay. Sorry.
Mario Lopez, can you look at to lower the price for rounds of the Death Star?
Sorry, no plans, as we did just increase the price of these rounds as they were set to the incorrect values, being 200 silver per round, and now use the correct pricing for how much damage that they can apply.
Scarface 1304 is asking, can you do something about the north spawn on the highway map? It's a bit unbalanced in their opinion.
We can take another look. What I will tell you via the win rates of the map, last I looked, it was one of our best performing maps in terms of balance and win rates. Now, what I will point out, because I actually recall this coming up before, the north spawn has been changed a little bit that allows, or wait, I'm sorry, I think it was the south spawn. I believe the south spawn has been moved up a little bit further in the map. So they get to grab that kind of northwest corner a lot quicker for contention against the north team. If I recall what those changes were, we can reevaluate. Those changes have been in the game for a little while, so I know the perception of it might be unbalanced, but the data does indicate that it's actually a really well balanced map. But again, does that mean it's fun? That's something that sometimes we need to reevaluate and decide, okay, how can we still maintain balance but keep the game mode itself exciting and a fair challenge?
His username always brings a little smile to my face, but Pain God Jr. is asking, can the Tornwagen be on sale again? They missed it when it was released.
Well, this was a special Black Friday tank. I'm just going to be honest with you, it won't be available again for quite a long time.
Okay. Hellcat is asking, ST2 line, question mark?
Part of the double barrel tanks. So those won't be coming till maybe next year. Dates are still being determined, and the designs for the dual barrel bifurcated gun tanks are still kind of being worked on internally. Excellent.
DC Kingpin is asking, any updates on making custom games free? They recall that last time Bam and the engineer said that they'll take a look, and
so, quick answer, yes, something might be coming. I won't give any dates or exacts just yet. To your point, yes, the engineers also looked at it, and when we ran those tests through the months of October and November, it was stable, and the servers were looking good, despite the fact the removal of the resupply costs. So, are we bringing back custom games for free? Stay tuned in the near future.
That's good to hear. Let's see, where are we at?
We still have a giveaway cooking, don't we?
We do. That's what I was taking a look at.
Good call.
Giordini's asking, can we get crews defaulted to their compatible?
Well, commanders come nation and modeless now, so they can be assigned to any tank for free for their first assignment.
Very well. And a question from Romero will save the world. Thank you, by the way. Any plans for the commander mode to return? They love that mode.
Oh, it hurts me to say this then. Sadly, the mode will not be making a return. Sorry, Romeo will save the world.
I hope they still save the world after that news.
Real quick, I saw a question go by from X Grolsch X. Can we get a post-battle screen with all of the ribbons and medals popping up at the time like we did a few years ago? That was very satisfying. Ribbons will be making their way into the post-battle results screen. In terms of bringing the medals and the ribbons, there used to be a very exciting kind of queue of how they'd like pop in. I'll just say we are talking about that internally, but I can't give any exacts, any specifics, or any promises that we have that coming into the game. But thanks for the question.
All right. Let me see. Peppermint Shore is asking, is Mila getting a tank too?
No tank, but there is a Mila tank camo.
Okay. And Ray Kerr is asking, why do unused consumables cost you to resupply?
That's because we have consumables with passive boosts now. So you are using and still benefiting from consumables every single match.
Excellent. Do you want to take a look at our winner here for the Iron
You got one picked out?
We have a winner
fully
here.
Downloaded.
Our winner for the Iron Army is Big Boar Battalion. Congratulations, Big Boar.
Big Boar.
You got Iron Army here.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling on time here? I know we started a little late.
I think we're pretty good here. I think pretty much wrapped up all of our notes here. Do you want to make a reiteration of our important holiday op note?
For one more time?
Yeah, just to close the road here.
Okay, so again, this is regarding the Team Arnie and Team Mila holiday ops starting tomorrow. The Arnold Schwarzenegger 2D as well as the 3D commanders, the associated emblems and camo, as well as the Mila Jovovich camo will only, and I strictly say only, be available as rewards as part of the Holiday Op Challenge. There will be no other option to get them elsewhere in the game or even at a later time. So if you want Arnie in command of your tanks or a certain camo, be sure to pick your team carefully in the Holiday Ops Challenge. And again, the Mila Jovovich 2D and 3D commanders, as well as her emblems, will be available outside of the Holiday Ops Challenge if you so choose her.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mr. Bam, for making sure that our players are informed with this holiday op. And I think I'm gonna leave our wonderful people here with the trailer again, so they can see it again, and then stick around, especially if you're on Twitch. We're gonna go ahead and raid one of our community contributors here. Appreciate everyone sticking around and joining us on this weird day since we weren't here on Friday.
It's not Friday. You reminded me.
It's not Friday. It feels like a Friday because we're here. I was mid stream here, and I was like, oh, it's Friday, but it's not. It's Monday. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
See you all.
Take care.
They have no idea how much I love tanks and how well I operate them. Sorry, no sequel for you. You are terminated. You're fired. Come with me if you want to win.